Honorable lecturer and judges, respect audience and friends, also everyone here today. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I want to ask everyone here, did anyone know what ESD means? Oh, there's one person in the back. That's great. For me personally, I would say ESD is not quite familiar among your generation. It is because we never have socialized about ESD before. ESD is Education Sustainability Development. It's basically an agenda to a development of quality standard of education for sustainability development in every aspect. So, ESD is a part of SDG, and SDG is Sustainability Development Goals that's created by the United Nations to be a global agenda, and it's meant for a development that can fulfill the life needed for this generation without forgetting for the next generation. So, education is an important tool to achieve the SDG. And us, as a youth generation, we have to be a qualified human resource for successful the ESD agenda. Hello, my name is Ismi Emili. I'm a student from Toyota Indonesia Academy, and I will give a speech about how us, youth generation, can participate into the ESD agenda. Ladies and gentlemen, as youth generation, we have to know about the challenges toward a development for sustainable education. Here is the challenges that I realized as a student. First is the low awareness and engagement towards education. Second is low literacy rate among students in Indonesia. According to the initiated education system evaluation study, indicate that Indonesian student literacy and numeracy skills are still below the average, and the interest level of reading in Indonesia is less than 3%. Third is low proficiency in English language skills. Indonesia is currently ranked 79 out of 113 based on EFEPI 2023 research. So it falls into the low category of proficiency in English language skills. Imagine, from this challenge, they can affect the insufficient availability of qualified human resource. For example, now Indonesia still have the low mastery in advanced technology. We still have for necessitating recruitment of an expert from the developed countries. So, ladies and gentlemen, our parents, our teachers are prepared us to be able to be a next future leader that can lead a development in every aspect. So we should start to learn by encourage the critical thinking, problem solving, and we have to do a collaboration towards each other. We can make innovation after that. So, school or campus environment can be a place for us to get knowing about ESD, to start discussing about ESD, and we can preserve a better development for the sustainability education. So, ladies and gentlemen, start think like what the challenges that we are facing now, what the future challenges that may be happen, and we have to be able to know and plan about the development for sustainable education. We have to start think like what innovation should we make, what skills should we mastery, and what future technologies our children will use. The form of thinking like that can make a first step to a development for sustainable education. So, youth generation, we have a privilege for exploring our knowledge towards internet. And from internet, we can learn to be able to speak in English too. And having an ability to speak in English can make a change for us to showing our capability in a global area. And also, we can make a way for future generation in global area too. So, someone says a developed country is a country with educated youth. So, in conclusion, youth generation now should start to participate in ESD. We can start from improving our knowledge. We can start from improving our skill. We can try a new language, and we already be prepared for preserve a development for sustainable education for the next generation. So let us commit. From knowing about the SD, participate in an ESD, and we can be a qualified human resource for preserve a development for sustainable education for the next generation. That's all from me. Thank you very much. I'm sorry if there's any mistake. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.